What do your prayers and a tornado have in common? I want to help you to see and understand the attempts to stop you from praying. Hello and welcome. I am Michelle Marie Wiseman of Walking on Mustard Seeds. If you are looking for encouragement that brings you peace with God, yourself, and your city, you have found the right place. Not everyone experiences a tornado, thankfully. But if you pray, it puts you in a spiritual tornado of sorts. What you need to know about your prayers is that they're stirring up the other side. I know you believe in prayer and the power that it has. As much as you rely on God's power, there is another power to be aware of. Number 3 for our city, releasing this summer, I have a whole week of prayer that's devoted to preparing you to pray. It is vital. I experienced my first tornado last week. It was terrifying. As we huddled in our safe room, we could hear the wind, hail, and our prayers. After the storm passed, we were outside like the rest of our neighbors, clearing up brush from broken branches and tree limbs. Some were just too big to clear up all at once. But as I continued to clear the ground, I couldn't understand why my fence looked odd to me. I could understand this fence line that was bent. But again, as I continued to clear brush and the overwhelm continued to overwhelm me more and more, and I would see my fence gate as I would walk through it, I kept seeing this and not understanding what I was seeing. Until the next day, our general contractor came out and explained exactly what it was. Hail. Many, many hits of baseball-sized hail tearing away at the wood and chipping away along the top of the fence line. Spiritual warfare hits at your confidence, your energy, your common sense. And this all creates negative thoughts, negative self-doubt. And then we have doubt in our very Creator who promises to hear our prayers, who promises to answer our prayers, and who tells us exactly how to pray. Again and again and again, spiritual warfare is going to come against you, just like my riddled fence line. One other interesting thing that our contractor told us before he left. After looking at our property, examining our home, an outbuilding, our fence line, and more, he said that the damage was catastrophic. Catastrophic. Have you ever had anybody say that about something in your life? Maybe you have. I think that a lot of us right now look at our cities and we're not saying it, but we're thinking, this is catastrophic. This is huge. This is bigger than us. This is painful for ourselves and for those that are creating a lot of discord in our cities. But then I looked up the word catastrophic, and it was very interesting to see that it actually originates from a theme of writing plays, writing story. And so catastrophic is something that happens at the end, almost end of a play or a story before things wrap up. So it's almost like the way I began to understand catastrophic. Things are coming undone, and the author needs to bring everything back together for a closure. And sometimes catastrophic can end with a very bad ending. I won't deny that truth. But catastrophic can also mean this is it. This is the end of the worst of it. Now it's time for things to recalibrate and come back together. It's a time of repair. It's a time of ministering to all the things that need ministering to. And you, my friend, and I, we can pray for our city that way. God can and will answer your prayers for your neighborhood and your city. To prepare for a tornado-like response in the spiritual realm, you need to know what you're facing. My devotional 2 or 3 for our city will help walk you through that, and as you pray with others too. Let's prepare and pray over one more state. Will you do that with me? This week, the state we're going to pray over is California, my birth state. Okay. God, thank you for every person who calls California home. We ask you to bless their land and every person there. We lift up Governor Gavin Newsom and ask for wisdom and godly counsel for him. Move hearts in California to pray with others in their city. In Jesus' name, amen. Thank you so much for praying with me today. And as always, keep walking on mustard seeds.